Hi, it's Rosie at RoseByNameCo. I know I haven't been talking for a while, but I have been working on a few new journals and I wanted to show you. This one is all collaged and it has two signatures and a little flower here and more collaging here. It has the tiniest little key over here, you can see it, and some flowers and a postage stamp on top. And it looks like it's in the size of 3 inches by 5 inches with a 1.5-inch spine. And there are actually 176 pages in this one, so quite a chunky little one that has, different images and interests in it, and mostly nature and flowers and things like that. So over here, at the very beginning, I have a tag that I've sewn onto fabric, and that holds the signature in. And we have a pocket here, and a little journaling card there, and behind here is fabric. And this is an original little anniversary or a gift for your shower card that I got in a scrapbook recently with a whole bunch of them, beautiful cards. And in the back, you can write through this whole thing. And I like the little window. You could always put something else here if you wish. So that is original from the 50s or 60s, something like that. And so here is collaging on this tag. And the back is a little bit of a pocket and a couple of ladies here that you can attach somewhere else. And it has eyelash trim, butterfly in this one, and let's see, I might have, oh yeah, this goes like this. It lifts up and you can write on the back. And here it has this beautiful flower and collage, different pieces of paper on their colors, and a ribbon and a space to write here with a little bit of a flip out here, and some dictionary pages which I like, and you can always put one of those ladies here or something else that you have. And this one, let me see, yeah, this is digital that I put together, and a little bit of fabric sample, and a pocket here, and with a beautiful playing card with trees on them, and then tree names and so on. I still have a few of that. And then this is from a vintage book with some architecture there. And here it opens up and you can write. And here's a little piece from a scrapbook papers that these usually get left out, and at some point in time I guess I want to use them up. And this is from a tiny, tiny book. And here are some trees here. And another one of, well, embroidered, looks like embroidered piece of fabric with a bit of beads on the bottom. And in the back, I did put a piece of paper so you can write on that. A little bit more Edith Holden pages here. And look at him, isn't he adorable? I love any critters in the pond and so on. And I did put some papers here that you can write in the back. He's going on about his business, and I try to include some blank papers for you to decorate or glue something on them and so on. So birds, there's lots of birds, and a little bit more images here. And this is also from a vintage book. It has some, well, I think they are, of course I know what they are, ladybugs, right? But when you're on video, you just blank out at sometimes. And a little bit more from a magazine and some lines. This is from a book, this beautiful window, I love the window. and the bird over here as well. And a little bit of a pocket here with something that you can use somewhere else, or just write in the back and keep it inside here. Let's see if we can get that back in. There we go. Writing space here and here, and just a little bit of punched out leaves and a butterfly. And here's another card also to write on. So lots of nature related items, and some sewing, and different papers from books. This one too, so cute. And then more eyelash trim. Here it's just holding another plain card. This one is Monet painting. I happen to be lucky enough to find a deck of cards with all the, well, not all the, a couple of the images they repeat of Monet's paintings. More birds here. Spectator. Oh yes, it's burlap. Burlap, a piece of burlap there. Some tickets that I coffee stained on top of the Edith Holden page. More bird here. From this tiny book about something. And a couple of ladies. There's something that I stuck underneath. Little journaling card. A little bit more architecture. I like to mix in architecture, houses, and different things. And this is some of my painting. I think this is like butter, either butter dish or butter itself. That's just something I doodled out. And I love that vase there. Writing space here. More nature. And this one has April, something about April. Or you can use the back of it somewhere. So this is the end of the first signature. And the second signature also has tags that were joined with a piece of cloth. And here there are a couple of stickers in there. Either one or two, not too many. But anyways, you might remember to look into this little pocket here. And then in the back are some collage strips. This beautiful flower. And here, this is this might be from a Victorian scrapbook or something. A little bit of paper. Just some things that I cut off. Sometimes I happen to see maybe some kind of saying that's inspirational. I might keep it and just glue it somewhere. A little bit more of my sketching here. Doodling. And so on. The theater. Maybe he's in the theater. And a little bit more from that book I have. This was November and December. Maud, I believe it's called. I like this little lady here. And then this lifts up and you can write more on there. And a little bit here. Writing spaces. More here. And more architecture. Some more writing space in this second signature, branches from a book. Little journaling card there. The middle, signature 2. And then here's another lady. And in the back, it has a pocket and another little journaling card there. Score pads. And a little bit more here. Let me see what we got in here. From a book. It looks like I'm not sure if it's a Castle of Musso. I'm not sure, but a beautiful little black and white image from a book. Look at this mushroom. And the butterfly. More of the fabric sample, but you can write in the back. Some more of my sketches. And here's that little tag here. This little lady over here. And another page with some, well, some plants. It looks like ferns, maybe from a book. And there's, oh, literary dreams. Sorry, I'm standing up, so it's a little bit further for me. But yeah, just like some of the colors and things that I added. Didn't necessarily have to be nature. This is something I printed. It's and it's printed in the back as well. So a journaling card. Some more birds. And here I have a little snippet of like a check. An old check. And here's a card. And here's the back of this. Second signature. And in the final here on the back cover, I do have a whole bunch of fussy cut items. Some birds. And also there's a larger card here, or a tag that opens up. And you can see what you want to do with that. So this is my 3" by 5" journal. I think I just call it the wagon or something, lunch wagon from there. So you can give it a title. I mean, when I give titles, they're just that. It's just the title. You can always change and put something else on top. So I didn't really put anything on this one, and you can decide on your own. So it's Rosie at RoseByNameCo. Thank you so much for watching and coming by. I will have a couple more to show off shortly. So take care. Have a great day. Bye-bye.